Agustin, benvenido. Hello.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Agustin Pennino. I come from Uruguay, but I'm currently living in London as I'm studying in the Royal Academy of Music. Today I would like to sing for you Stille Amare from the opera Tolomeo Re d'Egitto, composed by George Frederick Handel.
Che più si tarda mai, onichitose labbra a dissettar con queste poche stille che l'isate presenta l'empio furor della tua sorte irata. Si beva, si beva. In un mano frate, barbara madre, giusto a raspe, dispietata Elisa, numi o furia del cielo nemico, implacabil destin, tiranna sorte, tutti l'invito a gustare il piacer della mia morte. Ma tu, consorte amata, non pianger, no, mentre che lieto spiro basta chi ad incontrar l'anima mia quando uscirà dal sen mandi un sospiro. Stille amare, già vi sento, tutto in senno la morte a chiamar. Stille amare, già vi sento, tutto in seno la morte a chiamar. Tutto in seno la morte a chiamar. Già vi sento, tutto in seno la morte a chiamar. Già vi sento smorzare il tormento, già vi sento tornarmi a bear. Già
my God, it's perfection, this aria. It's just perfection. And I have to say, I mean, I don't want to be ageist. I really don't want any more, especially these days. It's pretty incredible to be 20 years old and like have that depth and maturity. It's really extraordinary.
Thank you.
You've been singing, I mean, I imagine forever.
No. Actually, that's a quite fun story.
Okay.
Like, I think, like, since 13, because before, like, my family and my, like, background was like, oh, you can't sing. And I trust them. I probably, like, sound very bad, like, very bad. But then I was like, no, I will do it. I don't care.
Yeah.
And then I started, and here I am.
And when did you find the countertenor? Or that's
The
always where you
countertenor,
started?
after a year. After a year,
year?
yeah, it was like, the first year as a tenor, I was like, yeah.
Oh,
And then countertenor, yeah.
I approve of that. Just no offense, or no.
Sorry, Trevor.
Okay, well, this, I mean, the voice, just the tone of your voice is beautiful, and it's what we want from a just soothing, beautiful. It takes us to another place. And you also have an innate musicality that is simple and kind of pure, which is amazing. And what we talked about a little bit this morning about what you're hoping to find here, I think you're going to be able to work less hard. Mm-hmm. I think you have a huge esteem for opera, for especially this aria, but I think you bring it to everything that you do. And you're going to have a deep desire to do it so well that you're going to work really hard at it, which is great. And there are some elements of this that you have to work very hard at, discipline, etc. But when you're given something like this, you're going to have a lot of fun finding where that hollow spot is, where you're completely committed and completely detached. And you let the music just go. The way you present it now is fantastic. We get it. We understand what's happening. There's no fault to it. But I know you can go a lot deeper by detaching more.
Okay.
And I think. I might be wrong, but I think. Can we try?
Yes, of course.
So, for example, you have a beautiful presentation, charisma. We get you right away, and you allow us in right away. And you're showing us what's happening in a beautiful way. And it works. It really works. So it's like, this is now just let's play and see what else there is, okay? There's a difference between showing the, I'm dying, and something that could be possible, because this goes on for a while, right? The fascination of, I've got poison in me. I hear my heartbeat. Because this is one of those Handel arias, right, where time stops. Yeah. So it's a time bubble, and you get to dive in and explore in all these nooks and crannies and amazing things that doesn't happen in real life. If you get bit by a snake, right, and it's one of those that goes fast, you're like, oh no, I got, and you're dead. And in Handel world, it's like, oh, and you get to go in the nooks and crannies. So I think there's this wonderful opportunity to investigate in total stillness through the harmony. This like, oh, I'm dying. Huh. It's not what I thought. What's that? I'm drying up my throat. Is that my heart? I didn't say goodbye to my mom. My mom. I'm tired. You know what this sort of like fog. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that there can also have a fascination with it because we have the time for that. It's not all tragic, I think is what I'm trying to say. Doesn't all have to be tragic because that's hard to sustain. Because we get it, you're dying. But this way you can start to open a portal of, this is what it feels like to suffocate. And I'm calm. My voice sounds good. No, you know? And I'm not saying you presented it in a complicated way, but I feel you presented it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I want you to just live it.
Okay.
And I know you live it internally. I know you feel it. I know that you do. But trust that. You don't have to add anything to it when you give it to us.
Okay.
Okay? Let's just see where that goes. Not the rest of it. The rest of it we have to work on separately. Maybe that's for tomorrow. There's a lot of work on that. But this, I want to find the feel of this. Okay? So, but also, don't be an opera singer at a piano, at a master class in New York. Okay? So, why did you drink it?
Because I was like invited by Elisa to.
No, but emotionally, why did you drink it?
Because I was invited by. It's like, it's no. I can't have my wife. It's so like a big mess.
Yeah?
And it's like, okay.
Your mom has kicked you out?
Yeah, it's everything a mess, and I'm like prisoned. So it's like.
If you were in a good place and she presented it to you, you'd be like, no, I'm good. You're not in a good place.
No.
There's something in you that goes, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, like I needed freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You needed what?
The freedom.
You wanted freedom.
Yeah,
So maybe there's freedom in this too.
maybe.
Maybe. Okay? It's not all tragic. There's also release,
Yeah.
you know? So don't act it. Just feel. So you've drunk it and it starts. I don't know how long it takes you before you feel it. Choose a different color. Start it again. Write on Stile Amare and choose a different emotional color. Stile Amare. Già vi sento. God, that was fast. What? So more astonishment.
Okay.
Try that. Right on. Okay. And but also, in this moment, you can't sing notes.
Yeah.
Stile amare. Stile amare. It's one thread, so as legato as you can. Okay. Take out any bumps in it. Stile amare. Yeah, and the last two. You got stile amare. And then you broke it. Don't break the line.
Okay.
Okay? And tell it to me. Okay, yeah. So this, when you say, that's beautiful. Do you hear that legato?
Yeah.
Do you hear that legato? That's what we love. The whole aria has to be that. There's no notes.
Okay.
It's only breath, your last breath leaving you.
Okay.
And the minute you stop that breath, you're not ready to die yet. So if you go smare, that's a lot of broken breath. Don't ever break the breath.
Okay.
And as we were talking this morning, your stops, not putting a cork in it.
Yeah.
So sorry, I'm throwing a lot at you. Every time you stop the phrase, let more breath release.
Okay.
Technically, but also so. And you're gonna, I mean, don't exaggerate it, but
Yeah.
have that sensation that the breath is dissipating more and more and more as you go.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because especially, we'll get to the end, but especially the end, it's not that when you stop breathing, it doesn't go, stop it, it goes, stop it. There's no inhalation. It's only out at the end, right? Ah, la morte, ah.
Yeah.
So as we go along, put more and more of that at the end of the
Okay.
phrases, and we're getting technically what we also want. Okay? So, stile amare, già vi sento. I already feel it. Già vi sento. What is that? So use your consonants. This is a thing for you. Your sound is so beautiful, but I miss the words of it.
Okay.
So, but to get in this character, again, more ST, like sta nell'arcana. Stile amare, già, already.
Okay.
You came so fast. Già vi you're in me, not già vi sento.
Yeah.
Già vi sento. The N, all of that. Explore the wonder and what's happening with the way you use your consonants,
Yeah.
not just your sound. Yeah? Let's try it. It's so fun. Freaking Handel, man. Freaking Handel. Okay.
I have to die, please.
Huh?
I have to die, please. Don't make me laugh.
Your hands are cold.
Yeah.
You're good. You're doing great.
I'm dying.
No, you're doing great. But we're not there yet. We're not there yet. And boy, I mean, if you do this role, you can't be like in the tragedy the whole time. We need humor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, again, you're going through your feet, right? Come into your. Here's another thing. We talked about connecting into the legs today. Think of the grave.
Okay.
Death, grave, and the gravity, it's pulling you. So you can use that image technically to help you get lower. And that's where the ST comes from.
Okay.
Okay? Let's try it. Just like 2 measures. Feel it already. It's in you. And now you're going to explore it. Stay alive. You're alive here. Legato. Release. Release. Tutto in sé. Bring it in, not out. Yeah, sorry. Oh my God, because there's so much. So, tutto in seno, it's in my, in me, l'amore te a chiamar. And that one you can,
Okay.
it's like the death knell, right?
Yeah.
So everything has been legato, coming internal, and then l'amore te a chiamar, boom.
Okay.
And then you're going to go on.
Okay.
Stile amare one more time. Okay, but you're alive. You're feeling it. It's bubbling in you. No, legato. That was notes. Keep the breath moving through the passageways. Release. Release it. Yeah, that's a long phrase. How can we make it? Because if you cut it off on the downbeat, we miss the with the thing. Tutto in seno, breathe. La morte. You could breathe before la morte a chiamar.
Okay.
And I could even dot that. I mean, I could. Tutto in seno, la morte a chiamar. Because it could be death calling you that you create with that sound, or you pushing it away. Depends on what you want. Can we try that phrase, and then you're going to hold it full value?
Tutto in seno la morte a chiamar.
Yeah, if you gotta have it over that. You've got to have it over that, because that's what kills us. Did you feel them go, oh. Yeah. Okay, but also then, don't hide the breath.
Okay.
That's the great place to take a breath. Tutto in seno l'amor. You can turn that into a 16th note.
Okay.
L'amor. Yeah, no problem. But don't make it, just take your time.
Tutto in seno.
More S. So that we show that it goes internal. Tutto
Tutto in seno la morte a chiamar.
Release on the breath.
Tutto in seno la morte a chiamar.
Okay, yeah. Now here's the flavor that I want on chiamar. It's dotted there. So that when chiamar, I would almost double it, and like a hammer. You know, you even have a crescendo here. So tutto in seno la morte a chiamar. No, and that can be a little bit like, I'm not ready.
Okay.
I'm not ready. Or bring it on, whatever you want. Okay? Yeah.
Tutto in seno la morte a chiamar.
Yeah, okay, good. Now, you're perching a little bit on this. So, let's go back down into your feet, into the grave. So, tutto in seno la morte. And if you da-da-da, you have to hit that a little bit.
Okay.
Don't just do something stylistic without it having a punch.
Okay.
And you can breathe before chiamar if you want. You can even to give it some. Yeah.
Tutto in seno
Good.
la morte a chiamar. Già vi sento.
Good. And more N. Use more S and more N. Già vi sento.
Già vi sento.
And phonate on the N. It's magic, trust me.
Già vi sento. Tutto in seno la morte a chiamar.
Yeah, we have to stop there for today. I could just do this all night. I love it so much. It's so amazing. So what we're talking about is legato, 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 legato,
And legato.
then legato. Did I mention
Yeah.
legato? And you have to use the consonants more
Okay.
explorationally. It's a word.
And
And
legato.
exploration, you know, because when you go, già vi sento, già vi sento. It's like, what do I feel in what's happening? Già vi sento. Totally correct. Già vi sento. What is that? Yeah?
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. Thank you. We could just do this all 3 days because it's just endless.